Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree. Today I'm going to be doing a 2-for-1 review. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing 2 of the Fenty Poutsicle Hydrating lip stains for you guys. So here they are in all of their lip stain glory. I picked up the shade My Type and Strawberry Sangria. These shades are actually quite similar now that I'm looking at them. These lip stains retail for $24 each, which is typical for Fenty's lip products. They're usually along the $24, $25 range, I think somewhere in there. It's like right on brand with Fenty's. This packaging is more reminiscent of the, what were those ones called, y'all? The slip shines. That's what these are reminding me of. Except they're much longer and they twist off and they've got a doe foot applicator. I will let you guys know what I think about the doe foot applicator when I'm applying it. But for now, these are the 2 shades that I picked out. And I also did one better. While I was at the store, I happened to stumble across the Nars Bronzer. Y'all know how I felt about the Nars Bronzer. In my last video, I was feeling a little shaded. They did not have my shade the last time I went to pick this up in the store. So when I was in Sephora today, I stumbled across my shade and I was like, you know what? My viewers probably would want to see how this looks on me. So I went ahead and picked it up. I picked this up in the shade Laguna 4. And this is what I was looking for the first time and they ain't have it. But I got it now. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts. You guys are gonna see how both products apply, and let's go ahead and get started with this video. By the way, the lighting in the next clip is gonna change, so I'm just warning you guys now. I got to filming a little late, so that's why it's a little up and down. Sorry guys, my bad. So just like my last video, I'm gonna give you guys comparison swatches, okay? Because that's what we're here for, that's what we wanna see. My hands are ashy again. I don't even really care, because it's not about that. Here's a comparison of the packaging. Clearly this one is humongous. This one is a little tiny little nugget compared to it. They're pretty much both like the same exact color. So we see what they're trying to do with marketing. I'm guessing these colors are supposed to make us feel bronzy because every company does it. Fenty is another example. As you can tell, Charlotte Tilbury is way cooler. This one has a lot more warmth to it. You can see the red undertone like right away. This is much more cool, almost leans olivey. So my guess is that a lot of people are gonna like this undertone much better. But to be honest, I really did end up liking the Charlotte Tilbury undertone because my skin does lean more neutral. So I kind of felt like this undertone kind of blended seamlessly with my natural undertone rather than trying to force like a super bronzy look. The undertone of your skin personally is gonna make all the difference when you pick a bronzer shade that's best for you. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do some quick comparison swatches. I'm gonna start with the Charlotte Tilbury, and a lot comes off on my fingertips. Like it's so much that comes off. I'm gonna swatch the Charlotte Tilbury one right here. Now I'm gonna swatch the Nars Laguna 4. I just wanna mention that this one is much more sheer coming off on my finger. It's not as thick as the Charlotte Tilbury. This one definitely has a little bit more warmth. And it almost doesn't seem as deep. This one seems like it might be a little bit deeper. Now y'all know me. I'm gonna do my due diligence and I'm gonna swatch Coco Naughty because I have to. That's my girl. Swatch her right there. I'm thinking the Nars one is really close to Coco Naughty. You can see that Coco Naughty is warm, this one is warm, this one leans cool, and it's also a little bit deeper than them, just like a tiny bit deeper. So I might end up liking the Nars one a little bit more, but we're gonna see how it blends out and how it goes over my foundation, and then I'll decide which one I really like. One thing I'm gonna say about this packaging that I'm not really a fan of, it doesn't have a mirror, so it's kind of like, I like the fact that the Charlotte Tilbury one has a mirror and the Fenty one has a mirror also. So like, I just like to be able to look at what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So now I gotta hold some other mirror while I'm trying to apply this, and it just kind of makes things a little inconvenient for me, you know? Yeah. So I'm dipping into the Nars Cream Bronzer. I'm gonna start applying it right here. Oh, yeah, this is much warmer than the Charlotte Tilbury one. That sheared out really nicely. And it smells like, it's got like a little fragrance in here. Not something that I really like. I don't really love this fragrance. It smells a little too perfumey for me. But I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to give the experience, but as far as the color goes, it's definitely giving bronze. It's very pretty, nice and warm. This is exactly the kind of shade that I would, you know, expect from a bronzer. A little bit patchy in this area right here. It's not blending as smooth as the Charlotte Tilbury one to me. That's just my personal opinion. So I'm gonna add a little bit more right here. Covered it right up, but the blend just doesn't feel the same as when I was blending the Charlotte Tilbury one. Although the color is really pretty, I think it looks really nice so far. Yeah, y'all see that. It does look pretty. Right now I'm leaning more towards the formula of Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this onto the other side. So as I'm applying this, I don't feel like it's accentuating any of my pores, no texture. It's not giving any of that. It's definitely going on and making my skin look just as smooth as it was before I applied it. I felt like the Charlotte Tilbury one had a little bit more like emollients to it or something. It was just a little bit more moisturizing when I was applying it, I feel like, and this one just seems a little bit more thin and dry, if that's making any sense to y'all. But again, it's not bad at all. And I'm sure that a lot of people would prefer this price point as opposed to spending an arm and a leg trying to get, you know, trying to wrangle Charlotte Tilbury down. Y'all know how I felt about that price point. Here's what the skin is looking like up close. Cute. I think the Nars one is great for somebody that needs a little bit more warmth than what the Charlotte Tilbury one has to offer, because unfortunately their dark shades are just a little bit too cool for most people, and I understand that. But this one just gives like a really nice warmth to the skin. So if you have a warmer undertone than what I have, you would definitely love this one. I don't even think I told you guys that the foundation that I wore today was the Makeup Forever, and I don't know if the formula of the foundation makes a difference, but it's just a little bit patchier applying. I didn't have this experience with Charlotte Tilbury. I just want to see if I can add this to my lids and see if that'll last. Because a lot of the times I like to add powder bronzer on my lid if I don't have any eyeshadow on. That blended out really nicely. No issues with that. This is just a Real Techniques domed shadow brush. A lot of times I do like to have like a natural little bronze on my lids. Not mad at it, not mad at it, not mad at it. I just wish it had a mirror. I know it's like a screw cap and everything, but it would have been nice to have a little mirror in there. But we're gonna move on because I want to try these Fenty lip products. So I have 2 of the Fenty lip stains. Y'all don't usually see me with lip stains on this channel. If I ever wear a lip stain, it's the Sephora cream lip stains, and those are $12, and I actually really love those. Lip stains for me are kind of like, give me a stunning lip paint instead. Like, give me some new shades of that. Then we're in business. But I wanted to give these a shot because it's Fenty. Y'all know how I feel about it. Supposedly these go on glossy and they leave a little stain behind, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna test it out on my lips for myself. I do like the packaging. I think the packaging is really cute. They didn't do the colored sticker this time. Usually I think they have like a different color sticker. So the packaging itself has a different color on it as opposed to the sticker. All right, moving on, we're gonna try it on because I'm sick of talking. I'm gonna try on Strawberry Sangria first. I wanna mention that these shades, not necessarily up my alley, but I'm open. I'm open. Hopefully one of these shades will shock me and I'll be impressed. It's kind of sheer. Like really sheer when it goes on and really loose. I don't think I like this applicator, y'all. I'm feeling like I don't have a lot of control. Okay, so here is the first lip stain, and this is in the shade Strawberry Sangria. It's definitely shiny going on. It's not feeling like it's drying down anytime soon. I'm wondering if you have to blot this for it to like stay put, but it's definitely not showing any signs that it's gonna like quickly dry down, which means that you have some playtime to apply the product on your lips. As far as the applicator goes, let me show y'all what this looks like up close. So this is the applicator up close. It's kind of flat. It's got a little bit of an angle to it. It's not super flexible really at the tip. Something about this applicator made it a little bit difficult for me to work with this on my lips. I didn't love it. They have better applicators than this, in my opinion, in the Fenty range. And I also don't think I like this color on me. I don't know. What do y'all think about the shade? The shade is, it's okay. but it's not something that I would reach for. Now, I will say this lip stain is different from any lip stain that I've actually tried. Usually when I try a lip stain, you put it on, within like 20 seconds or so, it kind of dries down and it like, you know, locks into your lip. This one is kind of still glossy. It's not really drying down. I'm thinking that with this product, you probably can blot it down and it'll stay put, or you can wear it glossy, which is a nice touch. It's slightly sheer, so you can see my lip color peeking through, but it's not, you know, too sheer to the point where you feel like it's a waste. While I'm wearing this, I just want to blot it and see if, you know, see how that works. Maybe I put too much on or something. Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all be letting me know when I mess up. Yeah, now it looks more like a lip stain when I blot it. It's not bad, but it kind of just looks like I was drinking a whole lot of Kool-Aid. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next shade because I'm not really liking this color on me too much. I'm having a hard time getting it off, which is probably a really good thing for this product because that means that it's got good lasting power and it truly does stain the lips. I tried so hard to get this stuff off my lips. Used makeup remover and everything, like the Clinique Balm. Used it. This is as far as we got. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I tried. To the people that are doing swatches of every single shade, bless your heart. Bless you. I don't know what to tell y'all. I can't take my lips off and put new ones on, and I'm not gonna go ahead and put like foundation on my lips because that's gonna mess up the integrity of the lip stain. We don't want to do that here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to apply the next color over it. And the next shade that I have is called My Type. Kind of like a Mai Tai, but My Type. They're cute with the names. I like it. This shade is definitely more pinky, more of like a fuchsia shade. I think I'm gonna like this one better. Oh yeah, this one's way better for me. Still very, very liquidy going on. Do y'all see that? It's like liquidy. Very, very loose formula. It almost makes me feel like I don't have control. Oh, dang it, see? This shade is still giving that like reddish vibe, very similar to the last one, but a little bit more pinkiness. So again, this shade is not like my favorite color, but it's definitely better than the last shade on me. I think this one is a little bit more youthful, a little cuter. It makes my lips look kind of nice and juicy and large, you know? Just like the last one, it's like a nice sheer formula. It's lightweight, it's moving around the lips, and it hasn't dried down. Overall though, it's evenly applied throughout my lip. I feel like the coverage is even, although it's like sheer, it's not sheer and patchy. And I think that a lot of people are gonna appreciate this formula. For me, I'm a Stunna Lip Paint kind of girl, you know? Give me more shades of that and then we're good. This shade is actually growing on me and I'm starting to like it a lot more than I thought I would. So I'm gonna wear this throughout the day. Y'all can see that my lighting is a little bit suspect in here, but I'm gonna go outdoors so I can show y'all the bronzer and the lip, what it looks like outside, so we can see it in like some different lighting. I'm quickly gonna wrap up my final thoughts on both of these products. When it comes to the Nars Bronzer, I think the shade actually looks really great. It's right up my alley. Looks very similar to Cocoa Nutty, like I already said. However, the formula to me was a little bit thinner. I saw some patchiness. I don't know if it has to do with the foundation I used, because the foundation that I did use today is more along the matte side. So that could affect the way that bronzer applied on my skin, but who knows. I'm gonna try this out a little bit more. I'm kind of liking it, so I don't think I'm gonna be returning this. However, I think I do lean more towards the Charlotte Tilbury one. Sue me. Take me to court. As far as the Fenty Poutsicle lip stains go, like I said, none of these colors really were doing it for me. I just gotta be honest with y'all. The shades that were released were kind of giving me, I don't know, it just seems like Fenty is drifting away from like where we started. I'm not really sure the direction of the brand anymore, because we went from like the Astro theme, the bright colors, the fun, you know, like vampy shades. It was giving something different in the beginning, and now I'm starting to feel like we're like toning down a little bit too much, not giving enough variety. Something is missing with Fenty right now and I can't put my finger on it, y'all. But then again, I do see other people that are really excited for colors like these to launch. So that's just a matter of opinion and a matter of how I feel. That should not affect how you guys feel about the colors and the product itself. But in my personal opinion, I would have been happier with some different shades to pick from. Just so I keep y'all in the loop, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up returning Strawberry Sangria because I just, for some reason, I didn't like that color on me. Overall, I really think this is a nice product. I like it, but I don't love the product. That doesn't mean that I don't think a lot of people are actually gonna really like this, because I do think that this is gonna be widely received. All right, y'all, so yes, I'm at Krispy Kreme. Mind your business. But I'm noticing that this bronzer is a lot more shiny than the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I've been like looking at myself in the mirror trying to figure out what the difference is, besides the fact that the shade is much warmer. There's a lot of sheen in this bronzer, and I can really see a difference because I set underneath my eyes. So underneath my eyes is really matte, but then like right here it gets like really shiny, and then it gets matte again. So the reason I brought that up is because I do have oily skin. Like most of the time in the summer in the sun, my skin does get quite oily. So it's making me wonder if this bronzer is good for oily skin. Seems like it might be more of a dry skin formula. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention. Can y'all see it right here? Y'all see how it's like glistening, but it's like matte right here? Yeah, even up on my forehead. And this is something that I really don't need because my forehead does not need help getting shiny. Does that on its own. So I just wanted to check in with y'all just to show y'all that little update. So I'm drinking from this straw, and I've got to say the lip stain is not really transferring. So see that? Like, not really much on the straw. And I was expecting there to be like a ton of transfer while it's still kind of like shiny, but it's looking pretty good, guys. All right, y'all, so it is the end of the day. This is what the bronzer is looking like. And the lip stain, I've had these on for about 6 hours now. And the lip stain actually looks really even. Like at the end of the day, it looks very even. Didn't wear away in like certain spots. And I did have a full-blown dinner. The bronzer also, I feel like, held up really nicely. But I wasn't actually like outside in high heat or anything like that today, so it's not like I could really judge it based on me being like outdoors and all that stuff. But I will say that the bronzer does look nice. Still looks shinier than the rest of my face. But I'm sure some people would like that glowy look. For me, it's a little bit of a concern, so I'm not sure how that's gonna hold up for me. But yeah, other than that, guys, I do feel like my face looks pretty good at the end of the day. The lips actually look really good for 6-hour wear. And yeah, so that's gonna be the end of that. That's gonna be the end of my video, y'all. I have to wrap this up as soon as possible because there is a lot of commotion happening behind me that y'all are not really gonna get to see. The dog is squeaking. The child is screaming. I gotta go, y'all. Leave me some comments down below and let me know if you guys plan on picking up any of these two products. Let me know what you guys think about this Nars bronzer in comparison to Charlotte Tilbury's, and I will see you guys in the next video.